I wish to welcome here up on stage Gustavo Leuthold with his team Manuel Zeindler, Tassim Broschk and Robert Lennecke.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, hi, I'm Gustavo Leuthold, and I wanted to show you my team leaders. My company I founded 2 years. Sorry. Well, I founded my company 2 years ago in St. Gallen. We opened first as a marketing and design agency. In March last year, we opened our first esport unit with the HADO. HADO is a virtual reality game that we have found. We bought the license from Japan, and we are the only one in Switzerland who has this license. Afterwards, I met Manuel at the game show in Zurich, and we talked together, and then we saw that we can make a fusion from the Berserk team with the Epikk eSport team, and since then we're working together. And this is my international CSGO team, what you see here. In May last year, we started to play the first time together as Epikk eSport. In last year in December, we closed the new contracts together for the next 2 years. And now Tassim is the new team captain, Manuel, the team manager, with Robert, our social media and marketing manager. Here again, you see our team. Leuthold is the only one who is not here now because he is in the hall C6. He's there with the HADO. You can play it every day from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You can play there the HADO. Please join us there. Would be nice. Why working with us with Epikk eSports? Well, we want to have the best players under contract, not only from Europe, also from the US, from Japan, and the whole Asian part. Our biggest benefits are that we have already players who know the scenes, who are playing in big events, who know how difficult it is to win mentally and physically, but we are fit for this. We have a big network from Switzerland to the US and to Asia, so we can we can help the esportlers to join in these events and to grow up to become good players. We can also help the international sponsors to show the brands there where they have to be placed. If you work with us together, we show to the sponsors a fitted suit in sponsoring. So this means we can show your brand, your logo, all over the net. In the World Wide Web, we can show it in Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and more. When we have live events, you can have your brand on our tricots, on the banners, and on the live streams. Well, what can we do also for sponsors? Well, if you work with us, you can be sure that your logo branding will be everywhere where you wanted to have it in the net, or when we are playing in the offline games, you can have your marketing signs all over the event. Now I'm gonna pass the speech to Manuel. He will talk about the team because he's our team leader.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Manuel Solek Zander. I am the manager of the Counter-Strike team, and the other teams will, which will join, I hope, the next few years. As you can see, this is the CSGO team with my teammate Tasin and myself, of course, and the others like are also German-speaking players. Yeah. This is just like to introduce you a normal day of an esports player, like how we practice or how we train together. Like in the morning, we just have like our personal time. So for me, I just go to sport or make my back office, whatever. And okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Now you can see. So, like I said, a normal day is for me. I make back office in the morning, go to sport, making breakfast, whatever. And on 15, we start to train every day. So it's a full-time job. We try to analyze our enemies, like in football with a coach. So we make new strategies and to be prepared for all the qualifications we have on weekends and whatever. Okay. The job for a professional player is like there are several things you need to do. It's not like I'm alone at home and playing my game and don't care anything else. It's like I represent the organization, the sponsors on events like this, for example. I need to play my games like a football player on the field, like with the organization behind me, with the jerseys and whatever. And the social media is really important. It's like you work like an influencer, like you make PR for several sponsors in your team. And like for me myself, just for make an example, like 1 week ago, there was the Swiss national TV was in my home and like made a portfolio about my life, like what I'm doing and how I prepare myself to be confident and absolve the day as a normal work day as a professional player. And then another example, like one of our sponsors is eParadise. eParadise is a gaming bar in Zurich, and for example, we work really close together. Like I go there for meet and greets, and people have the opportunity or the chance to play against me, and like for some giveaways and have a nice time together. So they meet me in real life. And otherwise, we can go to big events like the Zurich Game Show and Fantasy Basel, which are the biggest events in Switzerland. So we help each other in the business way. So we make PR with our names, and he gives us space to promote ourselves. The future plans for our team is like, of course, we are playing in the first division in Germany, so we want to play the finals. We want to be like the best team in Germany, of course. This is our goal. And there are like also side events like the Merco Masters, for example. This is from the Gausenmann group, which are casino in the casino theme, which making a 90,000 euro tournament, which we're being part of. And of course, like the Champions League in football, we also play the International League for getting better, of course. These are, for at least, this is the team facts. Like there are 6 players 5 players which are on the server, which are on the gaming field, and 1 player for backup if someone is like sick, like in a normal job or something, so we can still compete in the professional scene. We have 1 team manager which is scheduling our matches. You know, this is a big thing for the player not to do that on his own. So we have a manager for that. Like I said before, the 4 leagues we are playing in, the highest German league and the international league. And yeah, we are all German speaking, and that's it for my esports section.
Hello?
Good.
Like I mentioned before, we have also the HADO license for Switzerland. So what is HADO? HADO is a VR game. If you know dodgeball, it's exactly dodgeball just without balls. You have your VR glasses and your glove, and you can shoot the balls like this. If you want to play it, you can play it in the whole time that the eSports is, in the hall C6 from 12 o'clock to 14 o'clock. Actually, it looks like this. It's a very fun game. Oh, sorry, it makes a lot of fun. You have to sweat, you have to run, you have to duck, you have to dodge. So please go to try it. We had a lot of news that went out in Switzerland when we brought this. We brought it 1 year ago. And actually we can say that we are booked out until 2021. So I wanted here to thank you and my team too. This is the end of our presentation. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, this is the end. Thank you.
Wir haben was ganz Neues auf dem Markt. Wir spielen HADO, das ist Völkerball in der digitalen Welt. Wir spielen das heute mit einer virtuellen Brille. Da drin ist quer reingesetzt ein iPhone. Dadurch guckt man in das Spielfeld hinein. Dort sehe ich auch die elektronischen Bälle, die ich selber schieße und die auf mich zufliegen. Am Handgelenk ist ein kleines iPod. In diesem iPod ist nur die Intelligenz versteckt. Wenn ich eine Wurfbewegung mache, kommt eben in dieser Augmented Reality die Kugel, dieser Ball rausgeflogen. Mehr habe ich nicht.
Die Innovation HADO auf die Fläche im Globetrotter zu bringen, macht mich ganz besonders stolz. Das Feedback der Besucher im Globetrotter ist genauso überragend, wie ich es mir vorgestellt habe. Alle haben Spaß, kommen aber auch richtig ins Schwitzen mit diesem neuen Sport, mit dieser gamifizierten Möglichkeit, wirklich in Bewegung zu kommen.
Ich habe es mit fremden Leuten gespielt und es war total cool, weil wir haben alle direkt super connected. Jeder musste bei jedem noch ein bisschen nachhelfen und es hat einfach Spaß gemacht. Es war schweißtreibend, aber spaßig.
Ich könnte es mir definitiv vorstellen, öfter mal Sport mit Gaming auch zu verbinden. Also diese virtuelle und physische Welt zusammenzubringen, das ist schon eine spannende Sache.
Also ich finde es sehr gut, dass hier ein Globetrotter angeboten wird, das mal live zu erleben, weil so Demonstrationsvideos im Internet sind zwar immer nett anzusehen, aber man kann sich nicht vorstellen, wie das dann wirklich ist, es zu spielen. Deswegen finde ich das toll.
Man hat mich überzeugt, dass man einfach auch mit so einem Spiel sich auch aktiv bewegen muss und das HADO-Spiel ist also perfekt. Das ist vielleicht die moderne Form des Schulsports zum Beispiel auch, ne? Also ganz tolle Sache.